So today let's discuss the habits of the most successful retail sales professionals. I've compiled this list from all of the jewelry industry trade magazines, but I think you're going to find that this list is going to be highly effective for really all of retail sales professionals. And by the way, I want to point out that the definition of the word professional is defined as engaged in a specific activity as one's main paid occupation rather than as a pastime. Now, this is important because when we see ourselves as more than a sales clerk, we'll support that thinking with activities that support excellence and the word professional. So these activities are what we're chatting about right here today. So first of all, it's exceptional product knowledge. One of the foundational habits of successful retail sales professionals is your unwavering commitment to mastering product knowledge. Know what's in your cases. It's a deep understanding of the products that you sell, and that empowers sales professionals like yourself to provide customers with accurate information and tailored recommendations to them. Whether they're selling jewelry or clothing, electronics, or any other product, being an expert in what you offer is essential. The ability to answer customer questions, offer insightful comparisons, and explain the unique selling points of each product, that boosts customers' trust and satisfaction. So habit number one is get familiar with everything in your store. Take one case or one brand each day until you've learned as much as you can about those products. If you focus on one case or one product per week in your store meetings, often you can have the whole store covered in a year. Now, I've seen stores also create a large binder with tab dividers for each brand that they carry. And the cover page for each brand lists bullet points of that brand's features. This way people can easily grab that binder when they have a moment, whether they're brand new or veterans, and they can get that product knowledge. And finally, I've seen stores create Excel spreadsheets so they know everybody's name and what brands they're experts at. The goal, of course, is to get everyone up to speed on all the products. Next, according to my research, is effective communication skills. You need to be outstanding communicators. You must be able to engage customers in meaningful conversations, questions back and forth, over and above the clerk type language that we hear from our national chain retailers. You must be able to listen intently to their needs. You must be able to ask great questions and convey information in a clear and compelling manner. So, if you got product knowledge down, great. Now good communication skills. And that's all going to help you communicate that in a clear and compelling manner. Also, you should be skilled at reading customers' nonverbal cues and adapting your communication style accordingly. For this in our training series, see the videos on Speak Their Language and Key Questions. An environment where customers feel heard and understood, that builds trust and value. These are key to a great customer relationship, trust and value. Now, this is going to take practice and can only really be achieved through role-playing with the other team members and working with customers. Building and nurturing strong relationships is a cornerstone habit of successful sales professionals. It's cornerstone. Salespeople who excel in this habit do more than just complete transactions. They establish genuine connections with customers. You do this through building rapport and utilizing your CRM effectively. That means you need to know how to use it, all its features and benefits, and be diligent to checking it every day for your to-do list that day. By gathering and knowing customers' names and preferences and previous purchases, you can connect with them on a much deeper level than the clerk level. Long-term customer relationships like this are huge in this business because they lead to repeat business, referrals, and loyalty. Now, all part of creating great relationships is active listening and empathy. Active listening and empathy go hand in hand in the world of retail sales because sales professionals who excel in this habit, they don't just listen to what customers are saying. They listen to what they are feeling. I know that may sound like a cliche, but empathy allows you to put yourself in their shoes. And this results in a much more satisfied customer, and it results in increased sales, and it results in positive word of mouth marketing. Doing this correctly will give customers the feeling that you truly get them, and they'll love it. Know your key questions inside and out. Those will help you pull out that emotion that you're looking for in your customers. Once we have their why, we can truly help them. Retail is unpredictable. We talk about that all the time. And with each customer, they present unique challenges and demands. You need to be adaptable. You need to be skilled problem solvers. You need to be able to think on your feet and adjust your approach based upon this particular situation. And the only way this comes is really with experience and having great discussions with your other team members after the sale and during your meetings. If things went wrong, openly admit it and come to a solution together. So next time you'll have the answer. But honesty and openness in that communication is key on your part. So you need to also be willing to be helped. You need to be a little bit vulnerable and allow people to speak into you and to help you to grow. Listen, efficient time management and organization, they're just a must for anybody, especially in retail, because we've already said that it's chaos, right? These skills are especially important in retail where peak shopping times can be really hectic, like December 23rd. Now, take time at the beginning of your day, each day, to prioritize tasks, to write them down, to check your CRM for customer follow-up, and set goals for outreach over and above customer follow-up. Okay, I'm talking about outreach there, which is different than actual customer follow-up. And then finally, choose to make the best of your non-selling time. You need to choose that every day to create those positive habits. Yes, of course, I don't want to leave out, attend to your store's checklist of duties such as case management and general operations and cleanliness and tidiness and all those types of things. But your non-selling time is precious. And if you want to grow your income, grow your sales, and your loyal customers who come back over and over again and ask for you, make them a priority in your non-selling time through outreach and customer follow-up. Consistency and discipline are really key attributes of anyone that wants to be successful in any endeavor. Pro athletes, on average, they spend 4 hours of training for every 1 hour of play. Now, that was just soccer or European football. Other numbers have shown 8 hours and 16 hours of training to 1 hour of play. That means you can't expect to be incredibly successful if you don't put in training time, just like this, what we're doing right here. This is discussion. It's watching these videos. It's learning. It's product knowledge. And it's also the discipline every day to plan and use your time effectively. It all starts with a habit and one at a time. It's simply that. You can't do them all at once. So start small and add as you're comfortable. I bought my house back in 2010, in 2023, my realtor is still sending me little postcards and gifts a few times a year. Now that's consistency and discipline. Rejection is an inevitable part of retail. You must develop a thick skin and a resilience to rejection, and perhaps more importantly, to ambivalence. Okay? You're not going to probably get a whole lot of rejection. You might get a lot of excuses. So don't take it personally. Rather, go back to your key questions, and perhaps the most important one, what's important to you? If you're getting rejection or ambivalence, it's very likely we don't know the answer to that one important question. But also realize you can't win them all, and you just have to let it roll off your back sometimes. So pick yourself up and go on and love on the next customer. People often have things going on inside their head that even they themselves don't understand. So don't take it personally. One way to build up resilience is to focus on your goals. Take your focus off the fuddy-duddy customer and move on to your daily goals. Here's the number I'm going to hit today. Here's the number of customers I'm going to reach out today. Here is, and have those daily goals. Focus on daily, because even weekly, monthly, and yearly is too big to focus on in this moment of fuddy-duddy customer. When they've walked out the door, that's okay. I'm going for my goal for today. Hit your daily goals, and you'll hit your weekly, monthly, and annual goals. So that's what I found in my research as what the most successful professionals, and these are usually million-dollar writers and above, the things that they've honed and these habits that they've set in place that enable them to thrive. These habits are exceptional product knowledge, effective communication, relationship building, empathy and adaptability, time management, consistency, discipline, and resilience. Work on these one at a time every single day, and I promise you, you can't help to be phenomenally successful.
Train Retail.